welcome to Rapid Reviews Radio Podcast, episode 270. I had to think for a second. Today's Mother's Day in the UK. Pete's coughing. He's now hit the coughing button. Oh, he hasn't. He's still coughing.
Good God.
There he goes. Because that's how we do things here. It's an organic, all-natural, homegrown podcast. There's nothing fake or filler about this.
About to sound like we're selling this on the deep web. Jesus.
This is why you get all the coughs and all the barking that you just probably heard as well. Cars driving by. It's the full, authentic experience.
Only available through escrow payments.
But, yes, for our U.S. listeners, something that confounds me to this day, it's Mother's Day already here in the UK. It is Mother's Day for a while in the US.
May, isn't it?
Yes, May. I think it's like May, usually a Sunday that falls around May 11th. So, whenever that happens.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's always a Sunday.
Well, it's always a Sunday here, but it's always March. Yeah. Don't know why.
Yeah, it's very weird. Now, this is Happy Mother's Day. Dog moms count to me too. Well, that's very kind. It's so funny because bueno, Brinspense, I was working with my trainer. I promised we're gonna go on, but Pete and I are just. It's late. We're just
loopy.
Free-form jazzing it. At least I said jazz. But
jazz.
No. My trainer and I were talking, and I was like, because I have my plan of what I want to look like, and I was like, well, you know, I'm over 30 now, so I want to be like a cougar, you know. As I get older, I just want to be like this really hot cougar. Now, somehow in his mind, he translated cougar, I assume, to MILF.
Because they're one in the same, essentially.
They're not.
I know they're not, but still.
The words that came out of his mouth, he blushed, looked down, and said, "You are quite maternal, Kiley. You are." And I was like, "What? No, that's not what. No, that's not what I mean. That's not what cougar means to me."
Clearly, he has not watched the hit show Cougar Town with Courtney Cox.
Yeah, there you go. Or met me, the least maternal person probably ever on the planet.
You can't say that. You've got doggos.
I do have doggos. And
they count. I have brought it back to that chat.
There you go. But with all that nonsense out the window, this is where I'm
your host, Kylie Wilde.
Oh, I forgot that. Thank you. This is why I see 6 years of this. Pete knows. Pete knows me. He keeps me in line.
It's going to be one of those episodes.
It is. I'm your ghost. He needs his coping ditto. Or what is it? Comfort ditto? I'm your co-host, Kylie Wilde.
I can't put it on the microphone.
No. You need to get like a Velcro. Put Velcro on its bottom and on the microphone. If you know what we're talking about.
I have Velcro on here. As proven by that sound.
Yeah. Did I say I was Kylie Wilde?
Yeah, you did.
Still Kylie Wilde. I'm joined by my ever-present coast. From coast
to coast. Space Ghost.
I love Space Ghost from coast to coast. Ditto. Pete Beckett.
Hello, I might actually be a ditto, but I might be a human. I don't know.
You don't know.
For those who might be playing Pokopia, that's a reference, I guess. I am not.
But,
oh God, what is Nana saying?
I just saw the word MILF, which we probably aren't supposed to say out loud, but we have.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah. So this is a part of the podcast where I drink a lot more than normal. And, Pete, if Pete was a guest, I would say, "Hey, guest, it's so nice to have you here. How's your week been? What you been playing?" But Pete's not a guest, so you know what I say instead? "Hey, Pete, how you doing? How's your week been? What you been playing?"
So basically, the difference is it's nice to have you here. So basically, I'm part of the furniture, so it's not actually nice for me to be here.
It's always nice for that's just a given. See, it doesn't need to. See.
Okay, all right. I'll let you off. That's a good save. Good save.
That's right. That's right. I'm gonna drink
Yeah,
more.
the week's been alright. It's been rather busy, but yeah, rather busy. I've been socialising a lot more this week. Unfortunately, I'd say unfortunately.
Wow.
I've had 2 trips in the last 4 days to the football.
What?
I know.
Like, when you say that, do you mean like you drove to another city to watch it?
No, local. So.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa.
I mean, we
we're really branching
so
out.
when we did our trip to London, we actually passed through it because I pointed out the stadium as we went to London.
Oh,
so
yes,
that's where
also,
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, I did want everyone to know that was one of the first things that Pete pointed out to me.
Well, it wasn't actually, because as we were coming down from where I picked you up, I pointed out the section and I went, "That's where I live."
That's right, you did, which is really cool. I got to see where he lives. I got to kind of get a vague idea of where Nana lives, and then Crystal Palace thing, and then so now I can just stalk everyone.
Yeah, basically. And then you got this full tourist treatment round London by walking over London Bridge.
I did. I finally got to do that and look at the
it's Tower Bridge. Sorry, you walked around London Bridge and then round over Tower Bridge.
Yes, which is more than probably anyone from East Texas has ever done. So I'm happy. Oh, and I was taking pictures of all the really, really tall buildings.
I took you on a magical mystery tour of East London that not anyone really likes anyway. Sorry if you're from East London. To me,
it's like all the same. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, so the week's been busy through mainly socialising stuff and other things, work related, but I won't get into those. What I have been doing outside of that is I have been playing some games.
No way.
Not some games. One game.
Is it Expedition 33?
No, it is not. I have stopped my playthrough of that because not that I have any issue with it. I just didn't want to carry on again.
Yeah,
I'll come back to it and finish my run at some point. It was solely a Steam Deck thing, but I just haven't had time to play the Steam Deck very much.
Oh, right.
Even though I've been sat there at my computer playing Resident Evil Requiem, which is a bit stupid. So.
Well.
But anyway, so yeah, I've been playing Requiem. I've been skipping gym sessions this week because I've been playing Requiem.
No way!
Mostly because I wanted to get to Sunday and go, I finished it! And I have.
Yeah, Pete showed up in my stream, and I haven't finished it, because I'm streaming it.
Yeah, I know.
And Pete did finish it. And I want to talk about it, but with as least spoilery.
Oh, I'm going to stay as spoiler-free as I possibly can. So I just want to get a basis. With your stream on Friday, where did you finish up?
That's a personal question. I'm kidding. Just
not like that.
Nana, where did we finish? Oh, I had. How do we say this without spoiling? I had rescued a certain prisoner who became an accessory.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where.
Yeah.
Like that exact moment.
So you've gone down into that cell, let's say. You've retrieved them out of the cell, and now you have to walk through that part of the manor.
I'm carrying them like
to get them to that last piece of the puzzle, so you can move through, basically.
Yes.
Okay, I know exactly where you are. Then, good luck. You're gonna need it. Have you? I mean, we can go into certain sections of spoilers, I guess, to some degree, about certain things. That you've done. I don't want to go full on. You've encountered Chunk, right?
Yes, I have.
Have you killed Chunk yet?
Yes, and I've done it in a way in that I do almost every game I play. I don't do it probably at its earliest time when you should do it.
Sure.
I waited till it's more OP and had lots of backup.
So you had a lot of the injectors, basically.
I had that. I had 4 of the 6 bullets.
Oh, so the Requiem bullets.
Yep. So it just took me just bam, bam, and I was like, oh.
Okay, so...
This chat was prepping me. They were prepping me for this battle.
So so I'll turn around and tell you where I did it. So
okay.
I actually did it just before taking said prisoner to said room to complete said puzzle.
Right, okay.
So I had to put them...
Oh, did you have...
I had to put them down. No, so I was running through and there was a couple of zombies in that room and I'm like, oh crap, I'm going to struggle here. And I got towards so I managed to sneak past them, got to the edge of the door, and then Chunk was there. I was like, oh crap.
Yes.
Ran back to the save area, put them on the sofa, and then ran back.
That's exactly what we did. Exactly.
So I got to that door, waited for it to go past, did one of the injectors, and I was like, oh my god, it's not dead yet. Oh god. And then I was like, by this point, I'd already reloaded like 3 times, by the way, because I was like, oh god. So I then took the Requiem and put 4 bullets into it, and it was dead.
Yes. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, basically we did have the same strategy.
Yeah.
And it was disappointing that someone with the name of Chunk didn't have any blood.
No, they had
a tiny little skull.
Are you joking?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah, none of the infected blood that you could take.
Yeah.
But
there was,
Try to keep hold of that skull, by the way. That will be very valuable later on in the game.
Right, okay. I may have already dropped it off, but I'm back in the save room anyway.
No, so don't discard it. Keep hold of it, because there might be a couple of enemies in the next section where you might need it. Is all I'm going to say. So Brenda's put there's technically a way to one-shot Chunk. Oh god, because I've now finished the game, I'm now looking into all those things that I didn't do.
Yes.
I won't tell you one of them, but apparently they're like killing the chef.
Yeah, I did that.
That redeems a really nice reward, which I didn't do.
Okay, I did kill him.
Okay, cool.
But mostly because he had backed me into a corner and I was scared. So. Okay,
fair enough. I didn't.
He found me in the room I was hiding in.
Oh
which
god,
was
damn it.
The gambling room, which Brent also revealed a secret in that room.
Oh yeah. Oh, is it the thing with the roulette wheel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I would have had 0.
No, I had no clue about it as well.
Yeah.
Don't you mean 00?
Yes. Very good. Very good.
Anyway, so I want to talk about non-spoilery what my general thoughts are with the game itself.
Yes, I want to as well.
I completed it in about 12-ish hours. Mm-hmm. So not quick. I'm not going to say, because I've seen people who've done it a lot quicker than that.
Yeah.
I will admit that I was pottering around a certain section with Leon for quite a long time.
Right.
So I don't want to give anything away that's not already been revealed. This was in a trailer, so I don't feel like it's much of a spoiler. So if you've seen all the trailers, then you'll know probably what I'm going to say. Mm-hmm. Have you? Have you been? Did you watch any of the trailers? Or?
I've watched all of the trailers.
Okay, cool. Raccoon City.
Oh yes.
So I spent a long period of time as Leon through Raccoon City, and I got lost for a certain bit.
Oh, I definitely.
For quite a while, and I kept backtracking, like going, where the hell do I go? To then realise that I got an item in the second section that then means the third section is available, and I went, where the hell do I go now? Oh, such an idiot.
That's gonna be me. That's 100% me.
So, in terms of a game itself, gameplay-wise, utterly incredible. Loved every second of it. I love the really, horror, like the horror aspects that you get with Grace. I think they're fantastic. Really well done. I think Grace is an excellent character. As no matter what you say, I think she's brilliant.
She's fine.
she's a great addition to the Resident Evil cast.
She's just so scared.
Yes, but I explained my reasonings behind all of that. She's an analyst. She's not actually a field agent. Okay, but this brings me on to a few things that I will talk about. So, Leon sections are incredible, cathartic, and brilliant. Later on in the game, you do have more of them, so they become less cathartic and actually more like playing Resident Evil 4. Which I have no issues with because I really like that. Some really awesome, like, excellent set pieces, like, that go through, like, that Raccoon City section. Absolutely loved it. In the second half of the game, the Grace sections become less and less because Leon takes a bit more of a preference. But then you have a couple more Grace sections. One's very short, and then one's a little bit longer. And actually, I think, whilst I didn't like the environment of it, I think it's actually one of her best sections. Because at that point, like, she's not quite the always scared, and they give you a few more resources that make things a little bit interesting.
Right, okay.
And I quite liked that section. Aesthetically, I will get into it. I didn't like it. It's too clean, let's say.
Oh, okay. Interesting, okay.
But if you've played any old Resident Evil game, you know basically how basically what the final section of any Resident Evil game usually is anyway. So if you put that into mind, and I'm not going to say it out loud, you'll sort of know what I mean by saying it's too clean.
Right, okay.
Story. So gameplay wise, 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5 when it comes to rapid review scale. Fantastic game, absolutely brilliant in the gameplay aspect. It advances every good bit of the RE7 and RE8 like methods. Yes. So the first person stealth, you know, the horror aspect, all that sort of thing, brilliantly done. Absolutely loved them. The improvement of gameplay mechanics for Resi 4, basically Resi 4 remake at this point. Excellently done. It plays as nice as any other Resident Evil game of the action variety. The Requiem and the Hatchet do make it a lot more fun, a lot more interesting.
So much fun.
I love those. Graphically speaking, one of the best looking games that I've seen for a long time. The ambience is fantastic across all the different areas, because you know you've got the manor, which is very dark, dingy, horrible at times. Raccoon City is a shell of what it once was, so a once bustling city, let's say, that was on fire is now an absolute husk, and is
that's cool,
beaten up, destroyed. There's a certain section of the game where you're running through a building, like that's actually like
was it 2 that you do that in?
No. So this
3.
This is different. You're running literally through a building that has fallen down. And you're running up it. There's one section you have to walk across the glass. Oh, it's horrendous.
Oh, that's gonna be wild.
Oh, it's so much fun, but I'm not giving too much away other than that.
No, don't give too much, but that's wild.
But the aesthetic of it is great. The last section, like I said, is too clean. I don't like it. The lighting is incredible for it, don't get me wrong. Like, the way that they set the ambience with it is really well done. I just don't like the sterile nature of it. But here comes my biggest criticism of the entire game, because no game is without fault, and unfortunately Resident Evil Requiem is without fault. Is with faults. The faults are the story.
Right.
Unfortunately, I really liked the opening side of the opening of the game. I like what they were setting up. I liked all the stuff to do with the manor. I loved all the stuff leading up to that point. I liked all the stuff where you started going through into Raccoon City.
Yeah.
And then it falls apart. There are too many things that feel like nostalgia bait. They feel a bit too like, remember this, remember that, you know. Yeah. There are enemies that were present in previous games that come back. There are people that were present in other games that come back.
No. I have a theory, but don't tell me anything right now. Let me guess what it is.
No, I want you to guess the theory in a minute. So
okay.
I'll tell you that anyway. There is one aspect of the story that basically changes the whole lore of Resident Evil from the very first game, and I really do not like it. I think it is. I wouldn't say it's a retcon. I would say it's an addendum or an amendment to previous lore that I think completely screws the whole thing up.
Well, see, that's always been my problem with Resident Evil. I think it's very clear that I do enjoy the Resident Evil games. But when I say that I always prefer Outlast, lore-wise, what you're saying, Pete, is exactly... Also, Pylord is not wrong. Kiley doesn't care about the story. She gets to shoot stuff in the face, or what's left of the face. Exactly.
True.
Which is why I still love Resident Evil, but also acknowledge that Pete's not wrong. They did that before. I think it was in 6. I can't remember now.
They probably did in 6.
And completely... And then it introduced alternate universe theories, and it was like, okay, fine, you know. Whereas, Outlast is just, here's the story, just like this, and all that kind of thing. So, if they've done it before, so Pete, I'm not surprised they've done it again.
Yeah, you'll know what I mean once you get to that point. I will say, without giving too much away, there is a choice at the end.
Interesting.
And I made a choice that ended up being the bad choice.
Oh, no.
So I got the bad ending.
Oh, no. Is it just based on that one choice?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
When you get to it, you'll know exactly what I mean.
Okay.
There is a good thing with it, though. That if you... No matter what your choice is, you see credits, and then it goes... Do you want to go and see what the other ending was? It will not affect your playthrough.
Oh, that's very
regardless
cool.
of what choice you made, you can then go and do the second part, the other part of it. So
that's
despite the fact that I made the bad choice, I then went and did the good choice.
Okay.
And got to do something that I obviously didn't do previously. And got all the end credits and the final stuff and... all of that. Cool. So yeah, it's interesting, but I can see that Brent also made the bad choice as well.
Okay.
And Mike, I was texting Mike about this when I finished it last night. He also made the bad choice too.
That'd be interesting. I want to see what I do.
Okay. Yeah.
Pilot's like, yeah, we'll get to that bit. Then chat will scream, do the bad one. Yeah, that's probably exactly what happened.
Probably, yeah. He probably will.
I'll give chat a vote, and they'll be like, whatever the bad choice is.
Yeah, so please do. I'll be interested to see how it works.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, as a whole, I would say if I was rating this on the rapid review scale, I'd probably give this a 4.5 because I freaking loved my time with the game. I think there are issues with it in terms of the story, but it didn't deter me too much because they happened quite late in the game that the game's already got its claws into me, and I've already really enjoyed it, and I just couldn't put a controller down to stop playing it.
Which is always a very, very good sign, and is how it's not always how I judge a game, but it's a pretty good marker. I
would say so, yeah. I mean, it's one of those games that I will go back and play again. I'm going to do a casual run next time, less story, less puzzles, all that sort of thing, and just breeze through it because, with any other Resident Evil game, there are challenges, and I want to try and clear up some of the challenges that I have not done. Apparently, there is the most ridiculous final challenge that I'm never, ever, ever going to do because it's ridiculous.
Right, okay.
And I haven't even... I didn't even do some of it on my first playthrough to enable it on the second playthrough, so I'd have to do some of it on the second playthrough to then enable it on a third.
Oh, goodness.
And some of them are really obscure.
Right.
And I'm not doing that. So if I was to tell you one aspect of it without giving anything away,
yes,
it is flush a certain toilet 8 times.
8 times?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I frequently visit the toilets in real life, but in games, because it's one of my favorite things for some reason. I blame Duke Nukem for that. Yeah. So we have been to the toilets in Resident Evil, but I have not seen a fleshy one yet.
You would have done.
Oh, okay.
In the in the manor.
Yes. We found the toilet bathroom with the maggots.
So there's one with a bathtub.
Yes, because I made a comment on the bathtub.
There's a toilet there's 2 toilets next to it that you can actually flush. I don't know which one it is, but apparently you have to flush one of them 8 times.
Okay.
Which is a bit weird.
Interesting. Well, I'll have to relook at everything.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that I found out because I didn't want to know about it beforehand. So since I've completed it, I've gone and watched a few videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I do as well.
That's one of the things that was like, this is the final challenge and like the final puzzle. Like it's literally in the challenge list called the final puzzle.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the game. It is obviously a very strong contender for Game of the Year already.
That is what I was about to ask you. Is it still up there?
100%.
Okay.
It stands head and shoulders above everything I've played so far this year, which is admittedly is not a lot.
I have not finished it at all. I don't even think I'm halfway through it.
Oh, you're not even close. You're probably less than a third of the way through it.
Oh wow. Okay. I just love it. I just love it.
Yeah.
I love everything about it.
I think you will love it even more once you get through the next section with Grace. Mm-hmm. And when you get to a really big Leon section, because you will have a good few hours of playing with Leon.
That'll be good because again, I mean, it's not that I don't like Grace. It's just she's scared all the time. And her fear makes my anxiety increase. And then Pylord spends his 70k channel points, as he's just pointed out.
Farting.
And no. I wished.
Oh, okay.
He plays the air horn and the scream and the jumpy things and all the noises that I have intentionally, by the way.
Oh, amazing.
Who wants to come join us. And it scares the frick out of me because I'm already on edge because of Grace.
Of course.
But Leon is just pure fun for me.
Okay, right.
Oh.
So, coming back to it, what's your theory?
For reoccurring characters?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's gotta be a Redfield. It has to be a Redfield.
Interesting.
How can you not have a RE game without a Redfield? Any of them. You know? Think about how many times Chris showed up. Out of the blue. And you're like,
interesting.
What are you doing here?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Because I think one of them was a little bit more interesting than I expected.
Okay. Right. Interesting. Okay.
There's also
Leon's in there. So I'm not going to ask you because I don't want to know the answer. But if Leon's there, I kind of assume maybe Claire will make at least a named appearance. But anyway.
Interesting.
Mhm.
There was a section in Raccoon City where I'm going through a certain part of it where I heard a noise and I went, hang on a minute, what the hell? And I was like, what the frickin' hell? And I got a tiny little glimpse and I was like, that's frickin' awesome.
Oh no! Oh, now I'm excited because now I have other theories. Oh goodness.
Go on.
No, I don't want to. I don't want it spoiled. But
I won't tell you anything.
Well, I know, but now it makes me wonder if that one cop is in there, that turned into a zombie. That we left.
Yep, I know exactly what you meant.
Yep. So
I'm just gonna tell. I'm just gonna tell you, no.
Okay.
No.
But how cool would that be?
So I would say it's not a minor character, but it's also not a major character. It's it's sort of an Easter egg to one of the older games because it was only ever something that happened after a certain amount of playthroughs.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna. Nope, I don't want to. Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay.
Right. Anyway, that's me done. That's my games.
Yes.
So yeah, comprehensive roundup of Resident Evil Requiem. But you've done your part of Resident Evil Requiem as well, so that's off your list.
Yeah.
So Kylie, what have you been playing? How's your week been and all that jazz?
Blah blah blah. Well, I am currently on a very strict calorie restriction, so I am miserable yet happy, put it that way, because I have lost a stone in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm very happy about that. Don't recommend that to the general public, but I did it. And then I played Hitman on Monday. We played the Requiem map.
Oh, nice.
And yeah. And I beat it. I still, like, that's the thing. When I played Hitman over on my channel, and I used to be one of the top 10 Hitman streamers, and then I stopped. Because
you wanted to be a variety streamer, not a Hitman streamer.
I want to be a variety streamer, but I have this tendency that when I win something, not that being a top 10 streamer is a win, but you're getting what I'm saying. Then I'm like, okay, I achieved it. Time to move on. But I went back in, and I just love Hitman, and it always ends with Nana going, how the F did that work? That shouldn't have worked. None of that should have worked.
That's the joys of Hitman.
I love it so much. I should not have won that first playthrough. I should not have been anywhere near the winner's circle as I rode away on my motorcycle.
Oh, it is what it is, though.
I did. But then the second one, I won legitimately. I say won because it's the way I phrase it.
I won.
I got the target, the elusive target, Mila Jovovich. I didn't listen to the story. Nice. I probably should have listened to the actual story that was going on, but I didn't. I just went in and I just took out my target and left on my motorcycle, and it was just so wonderful. But the first time was a complete hames of it, and I had to hide, and then I had to kill this one guy that I stole his clothes from, and he was naked, and he was running around, and, you know, that's just a typical Kiley stream. So
sounds like standard Hitman to me.
Yeah, it's just... If you haven't played Hitman, if you're out there and you love video games and you haven't played Hitman, play it. It's good. You're gonna have fun. And if you want to play it serious, and you want to be all stealthy and do things right and buy the book and all the rules and blah, blah, blah,
you can
do that too. And you get more rewards that way. Or you could be like me and throw a can of spaghetti at people's heads. Make them slip on banana peels.
Or glitch a briefcase and let it fly around after a jet ski.
Do that. I'm so glad they added that back into the game. Like, it's like an official thing now that you can do.
That's pretty cool.
It's not a glitch anymore. I love that. And it makes me very, very, very excited for First Light.
Yep.
Because I will be playing that day one.
When in May is it out?
It's out towards the end of May. Around no special time whatsoever. And then this is also, we reached one of my goals for the first time. So now Kiley has to cosplay Jill Valentine at some point. I do.
Very good. I know what you did there. Definitely catch my streams. I will be cosplaying as Jill Valentine at some point. I was gonna do it last week, but it's very cold. And Jill Valentine's cosplay, the way I do her, is what I wear to the gym, basically. And it's cold. It's cold.
It's cold, and I hate being cold. I'm always cold here. I just can't get warm. And then Wednesday we play Life is Strange, and because life is strange, and
it's very strange.
It is strange. Life is Strange is one of those games that I enjoy and would enjoy and will enjoy in the future watching other people play. It's like those games. Which one is it? Where they're like movies, like like, what's it called? It's that series. There's like 5 of them, and one of them's kind of like not New Hope. That's Star Wars. Hope something, and the other one's about Yetis, and you know what I'm talking about, right? The Quarry, all of that group.
Oh God, yeah, those Until Dawn and
that group of games, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like watching other people play those. I do not enjoy playing them myself by any like at all, like zero, like no. They're too much like Telltale games, but I really like watching them. Little Hope, that's what it's called, Little Hope.
Oh yeah, of course.
And I get the feeling that Life is Strange is like that. I've watched Let's Plays. I've enjoyed the Let's Plays. Me playing it, I had to find 5 beer bottles.
It's so boring.
It took me like, no freaking word of a lie. It took like half an hour for me to find those 5 bottles.
So boring.
I just like, oh my gosh. My Lord says it's so cold. It's hot water bottle time. Yes. I have like 5 hot water bottles. That's the thing that U.S. people don't. Well, Southerners. I think the Northerners know. Them
they
Yankees.
Probably know.
But as Southerners, we don't know what hot water bottles are. And now that I know what they are, my bed's just a hot water bottle paradise.
Brilliant.
I forgot what I was going to say. That was it. That's what I played here on... No, that's what I streamed. Pete, I've had 2 margaritas. It is so hard for me to think.
That's fine.
I played Avionic Factor because, of course I do. That's literally all I play ever.
So
I still love it.
Has it been updated on Steam yet?
It has updated a little bit.
Is it working again?
It's working again for me. What I did was... The first time I loaded it up on the Steam Deck, I used the settings that basically everyone on Reddit and the Steam forums said, hey, these are the best ones. Ooh. So I used those, and it worked fine. And then the next day, it didn't work anymore.
So you had to redo the settings?
I redid the settings. Still didn't work. Didn't work. Then, they updated it, or they did something. And now I'm playing it, but I'm playing it on just the raw. I went in raw.
That's what he said.
I'm just playing the settings as they are, like the default. That's the word. And it's playing great.
Nice.
I love this Steam Deck. I really do love it.
Massive Deck.
Massive Steam Deck.
It's alright, because our WhatsApp group with Mike, one of the people in there, Adam from Elite Institute, he's literally just done the same thing as well. He's just bought himself a 256 LCD one.
That's
pre-owned.
the way everyone's going. Yeah. If I could have got, I ended up getting the 1 terabyte. If I could have got it pre-owned, I sure as heck would have.
I know you would have done, yeah.
I still stand by the decision that, look, don't take advice from anyone. You need to just do what you feel is best. I'm saying what worked for me, which is we're heading into a new era. And if you love video games, Kiley, I'm not advising you. I'm saying me. I got a handheld because that's the only thing that's going to work. I'm not paying £1,100 for a console.
I agree.
I refuse.
I'm currently in the process of looking at because I was on the train today going up to the football, and one of the people I went with had one of these Game Lab retro devices.
Yes,
emulator devices, and I was like, oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to start sorting my emulators out on my Steam Deck.
I got a new, because as you know, I do buy handheld emulators just because I don't need one now. But anyway, I got a new one.
Of course.
I need to show it off. I'll show it off. I'll probably show it off on my stream, or I'll show it off next week. Here.
Do it next week.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It has literally. I think I briefly talked about it somewhere.
You did,
which
yeah.
It's all the way up to Xbox now.
Nice.
I've got Xbox games on there, and
the emulation is getting much better for things like Xbox 360. PS3 is still a little bit hit and miss at times.
It can be, yeah.
But yeah, they're getting so much better now.
So crazy to me. Oh,
it is.
Sleepy boy.
Right, shall we move on?
Yes.
Talk some
Let's do
few stories before we head off on our merry way.
And Pete was late. That's why this is a shorter episode, but he's late for a good reason, not a bad reason.
I spent time with my mom.
Yeah, it's the best reason in the world ever.
Yeah. Right. So, gonna run through a couple of. I'll run through a couple of stories quick because there's one that there's two on there that I think one. Will just require a bit more discussion.
It's game stories done quick.
Yeah.
That's what we should call it.
I mean, we could, but
anyway.
We'll see. Right. So. Have you ever heard of Chained Echoes? It's a game.
Is that a move in Final Fantasy? No.
Quite possibly. I don't know. Anyway, right. So it's an RPG. I can't say honestly can't say I'd ever heard of it.
I wasn't that far off then.
Oh, thanks, Anna. I'm definitely going to use that. Yeah. So. That's put me off, so it's now not done extra quick anymore. Anyway, moving on. Right, so Chained Echoes. So the creator of critically acclaimed RPG Chained Echoes says he's suing the company that was supposed to release the physical edition of the game.
Oh, interesting.
So 16-bit inspired RPG's Kickstarter campaign launched in February 2019 easily surpassed funding goal. Had 4,500 backers and got 130,000 euros in to fund the game's release. It was released in 2022. Sorry, I'm just summarising. I'm not reading it all. The physical edition set to be released later by First Press Games. So in an update posted 2024, the game's creator, Matthias Linder, told backers that the physical version was approved by Sony and Nintendo at the end of 2023 and that they would eventually release later in 2024. However, a new update came out on the day of writing the article, which was the 11th, that was a few days ago this week. Linda had informed backers that he had still only received the standard PS4 edition and that none of the other 13 products, including regular, retro and collector's edition across PS4, Switch and PC, as well as a Japanese-themed Switch version and a CD soundtrack, have been released.
Oh, wow.
So, quote, "It's been over 2 years since the physical copies were supposed to be released by First Light Games, and so far in 2026, nothing has arrived except the regular PS4 edition. Because of that decision, I am terminating my business relationship with FPG," so First Press Games, preparing a lawsuit.
Oh, wow.
This decision wasn't easy and came after careful consideration. Please understand that for legal reasons I cannot go into further details.
That's wild.
So Kickstarter backers have two options. They can either keep their pledge and wait for him to produce a new physical edition with a different publisher, or get a refund.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
I think this was possibly written on the Kickstarter. It says, "For legal reasons, I can only compensate backers who back during the Kickstarter campaign. If you decide to choose the first option, you may have to wait again. It is possible that new versions can only be produced once the lawsuit is over, but we are looking into that option. You can get your refund anytime, though, rest assured."
Alright.
So that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know we've had, like, relatively, I wouldn't say up and coming, but they've been around for quite a while, like limited run games, super rare games that publish physical versions of, like, games that are usually digital, and to mixed results, let's say. I think super rare are probably the better of them. Limited run, like, their lead times are quite long and they're quite ridiculous. But obviously, like, if you do it via a Kickstarter campaign and you then gain that approval via the company through that stage,
Yeah.
Like, you need to deliver on your product, and obviously this, like, they've delivered on the game, like, itself by releasing it, but obviously one company is pretty clearly has not delivered on their part of the contract, so I think he has every right to go and turn around and say, well, actually, no, like, you haven't delivered, this is a contractual agreement, let's go to court, hash it out. I don't even think this will go to court. This will probably get settled out of court.
I would think so.
So.
But, sheesh.
Yeah, kind of sucky. Like, real sucky situation. Nana said, yeah, LRG just sucks at this point. Apparently people are still waiting on Sonic Cross Shadows generation stuff. Of course they are.
Oh, God.
I had to wait a real long time for the both the Streets of Rage 4 and Scott Pilgrim stuff.
Yeah.
I ordered them and they took ages to come through. Like, it's quite ridiculous how long it takes for Limited Run to sort stuff out.
Do they advertise it as like a pre-sale, or are they advertising it as...
Oh, it's not available for sale right there and then.
Right.
I think for me the annoying thing was that I ordered Streets of Rage 4 not thinking it was going to get a physical release, and then it ended up getting a physical release.
Oh, yeah.
So they sort of screwed up quite heavily with that one.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of a shame anyway. Right, so next quick hit. I don't want to go into too much detail about this because I couldn't care less anyway. So Microsoft has shared new details of its next generation console, Project Helix, and reiterated that it will run both PC and Xbox games.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to pay £1,100.
I know. So speaking during session at GDC in San Fran, Jason Ronald, VP Next Generation, confirmed that Helix will be powered by a custom AMD SoC, next generation ray tracing performance. Yeah.
You know, I have to admit something, second.
Go on.
No matter which console developer does this, but if they can come up with their own, as it sounds like Microsoft's done at least the first part, which is a custom graphics set, but if they could also come up with their own custom kind of memory that works like RAM, oh my gosh, they would outsell everything. Yeah, it would be like they'd be rich beyond belief, and
basically stop making deals with like Samsung, SK Hynix, and people like that. And then they
bring it all in house. Yeah.
Do you remember when people used to do that?
Yes, I do, and it's always been my argument because it translates to what my business is. Very quick anecdote, just for people who care about like console wars and stuff like that. My business is printing. I went to work for a newspaper when I first started working. The newspaper did not do its own printing.
No.
It spent thousands of dollars a month to have someone else print their paper.
Ridiculous.
And that's why I was like, what? And then I started to learn. That's when I very first started learning about business. So many of American businesses, for sure, and probably around the world, outsource and do not have in-house anything anymore.
Nope.
They have a person at a computer pushing a button.
Yep.
And if you could have a console maker, and it doesn't have to be one of the AAAs out there, a console maker that could bring everything in-house, that they could. I mean, you obviously can't bring everything in-house, but for a lot of it, oh my gosh, that would be pure profit once you got past that initial investment.
Yeah, but that would require them to actually put in capital to invest into this sort of thing, to go into R&D and stuff like that.
Yeah, you'd have to not be greedy, first of all, at first, because you're not going to turn a profit your first year. But imagine if you could build a console in-house, the first year it's produced, not the first year of development, but the first year it's released to the public, you'd make your money back just bam. Bam, like gangbusters.
Indeed.
But
anyway,
we got to have a global supply chain.
Yeah. Anyway, according to Ronald, Helix will offer an order of magnitude increase in ray tracing performance capability beyond what's currently possible with the X and S. Apparently, dev kits will be dispatched next year.
Wow.
So we are looking at potentially, I reckon, a 2028 release.
That's what they had said. Jeez.
Well, Sony had confirmed it as 2028 or 29.
Okay.
So
I'm now conflating the two. Oh.
Yeah, so Microsoft, so as previously confirmed, it will run PC games. They told GDC crowds that Microsoft believes players' behaviours had changed. The days of people defining themselves as console, PC, or mobile gamers doesn't really exist anymore.
People haven't changed. They changed the market by being a-holes.
Oh, I know, yeah.
You know? But anyway, that's just...
Anyway, so the session went on to confirm that, quote, Xbox mode is coming to Windows 11 starting next month. And further convergence of console and Windows gaming, adding features from the handheld Xbox ROG Ally to PCs. He also emphasised Microsoft's commitment to game preservation and teased the ability to play classic games in new ways later this year. Project Helix is powered by a custom AMD SoC designed for the next generation of DirectX and FSR to unlock what's coming next.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that part's cool.
Yeah, it delivers an order of magnitude leap in ray tracing performance capability.
F ray tracing, who cares?
Yeah, I couldn't care less anyway. I don't really care about the rest of this. Basically, they basically just confirmed a load of old crap, basically.
Yeah.
So
stuff they've already said.
So stuff that we've already pretty much gone. I don't really care anymore.
But I do like the custom chipset. I am.
Yeah.
I'm really intrigued by that.
Oh, I am as well, and it's somewhat similar to what Valve are doing with their Steam machine, where it's like it's a custom AMD like Zen 4.
Yeah.
So like, whilst it is using the in-house architecture of the AMD chipset, like the Zen 4 specifically, they are doing minor tweaks and additions to it, probably like to maximise performance in Linux.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be similar, that the custom side of things is them sort of mucking around with it to make sure this Xbox mode works seamlessly with the
yeah, obviously, because it's going to be a PC game machine as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is just making no sense to me though on the grander scale, but that's just me.
It's fine. Right, so we'll move on to our next story. Another quick hit. Yes. We'll do a quick hit on this one. Former Overwatch director Jeff Kaplan has shed more light on why he left Activision Blizzard 5 years ago.
Okay, can't imagine why, but sure, go ahead.
He left the company in 2021 after 19 years working there, whilst Overwatch 2 was still in development. Did you see that Overwatch 2 is now no longer? It's now just Overwatch.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So in a lengthy interview with Lex Friedman, Kaplan has revealed the exact moments that, quote, broke him and convinced him to quit. According to Kaplan, the introduction of Overwatch League... over. Yeah, basically. Yeah. The introduction of the Overwatch League, global esports league, for the game made up of permanent city-based teams like a professional US sport, was a huge drain on resources and affected the development of Overwatch 2. But it was ultimately made to him by Blizzard's CFO that made him resign. It was an ultimatum, sorry. So, we'll read through the quotes, shall we?
Yeah.
In 2016 and 2017, I felt very in control of the Overwatch team, and as of the game as game director, working with Ray Gresco as a production director. It felt like we were running Overwatch and we were very, very successful and doing a good job, and I think the fans were happy. Then we transitioned. Overwatch League was my best intention. My parents always say the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Well,
and that was the Overwatch League, and it ended up being an albatross. And then Overwatch 2 was the same thing.
Yes.
And what ultimately broke me in my Blizzard career was I got called into the CFO's office, and he sits me down and says, he gives me a date at which time it was 2020 and was going to slip to 2022, but at the time it was 2020. And he said, Overwatch has to make a redacted amount of dollars in 2020. And then every year after that, it needs a recurring revenue of redacted dollars, basically. He didn't go into, didn't go into the specifics of the monetary amount. And then he says to me, if it doesn't do that amount of buckage, let's just say, we're going to lay off 1,000 people, and that's going to be on you.
Oh, no, yeah, I'd be out. Yep, nope, you can't talk to me like that. Nope.
Yep, and I'm going to read this verbatim as it is, so apologies. And that was the biggest fuck you moment I had in my career. It felt surreal to be in that condition, as someone who worked a lot on who's worked on a lot of games, made a lot of games. You get these meetings where they're like, Fortnite has 1,400 people working on it. If you just hire 1,400 people and make it free to play, we'll make the money, right?
Oh my god.
I had believed that I would never work any place but Blizzard. I loved it, but it was a part of who I was, and I felt I was a part of it. And I literally thought I would retire from this place. I never thought the day would come, and that was it. I was like, we're done here. Luckily for Blizzard, that CFO is no longer there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like more power to him, man. For standing up for like what he believes in and stuff. I would have done the same. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, like if you've...
No, you can't talk to me like that.
No, if you've birthed a game basically, and you've taken it to the point of completion, and you've got like a great player base in it that are clearly enjoying what's being made.
Yep.
You can't just walk in there like a freaking sledgehammer and go, nah, you got to make this, otherwise you suck and you're gone and you're going to be responsible for all these people losing their jobs.
No.
It's like, no, actually, the decision is usually made more above those sorts of people.
And actually, but yet
they're the ones that are held the least accountable.
Yeah, exactly.
It's always the way with business, and it's absolute dog crap.
And it's exactly what I said last week, which is, for whatever reason, well, I mean, it's clear what reason, money. All of these companies are obsessed with trying to make a Fortnite.
Yep.
Or a Fortnite killer. You're never going to. It's never going to align. They've got that market. And it's sad that a game like Overwatch, which is weird because I used to be absolutely obsessed with Overwatch. And it's very sad that has been ruined because of greed, because of corporate greed. It was a good game originally. It sucks now. I keep dipping back into it, and then I go like 2 or 3 rounds, and I'm like, no, it's just not there anymore. And I used to love watching Overwatch League. That was really fun. But playing it was far more fun, and it's very sad that got destroyed. What?
There's a lot more to this article, but there is no way I'm reading it.
Oh hi. Yeah.
You didn't see that.
Oh, I see.
Hello.
Aww. Look at his ears.
I mean, he's gone now, but he's probably just going to sit on the desk now for a little bit. Just be weird.
My goodness.
So you carry on, mate. Anyway, for the audio people, there is currently a cat on my desk.
Yeah.
Oh, don't eat that shite.
See, maybe it should be random cat events then.
Maybe it should. Nana's just put random cat events number 2.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm not reading this. There's so much more to the story. There'll be a link to the article in the description. So if you want to read more about the Overwatch League and all that sort of thing, and all that, I'm not going to go into any more of it because we have 2 stories. Yeah, one of which we can run through, quick. And we can. Yeah, this one I felt like needed a little bit more, probably discussion, because I've seen nobody talking about this one whatsoever so far, and it's really interesting because it's actually, at the time we record on the 15th, this came out 3 days ago, and I've heard no one say a damn thing about it.
Okay.
And I'm concerned that we're at a state of life now with video games where it's like, how is this not even a talking point anymore? Oh
no. Okay.
Ooh. No, you leave my watch alone, motherfucker.
He's in the background. It's so cute.
Yeah, we see you, mate. Go on. And off he goes. Anyway, I was saying, he has actually gone. Yeah. So, this one's barely been spoken about. And I was a bit like, what? Okay. So, we all know the furore and the interesting nature of a certain mechanic, let's say, in games.
Okay.
More recent games, let's say.
Okay.
That has caused a lot of controversy over the years.
Difficulty settings?
Specifically around its age rating.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to read it and see what you think.
Okay.
Peggy has announced that all games with loot boxes in them will soon be rated 16 and up.
Okay.
So the European Game Rating Board announced today, 12th of March, that starting in June, it will be introducing a number of minimum age ratings for games with certain interactive risk features.
Oh gosh, what a weird way to say that.
So,
gambling.
Quote, games with paid random items, generally described as loot boxes, will have a default rating of PEGI 16, meaning they can't legally be sold to children 15 or under in the UK or any other European country which has adopted the PEGI rating.
Yes.
In quote, in some cases, they can be PEGI 18. It adds, though it doesn't specify which conditions trigger it.
Right, okay.
So when it comes to other in-game content, games with time-limited offers or quantity-limited offers will be classified as a PEGI 12 at minimum, while anything with NFTs or blockchain-related mechanisms will instantly be rated PEGI 18.
Okay.
While features that reward players for returning to the game, such as daily quests, will only be rated PEGI 7 at a minimum if players are punished for not returning, such as losing content or slowing down their progress. These games will become PEGI 12.
Interesting. Okay. This is a very arbitrary way of doing things, but okay.
Yep. So the new rules will only apply to newly submitted games from June 2026 onwards, which means existing titles with loot boxes or any other above features will not get new ratings. These changes will affect the ratings of some long-running series, most notably EAFC. So the latest game in the series is currently rated PEGI 3, but unless EA removes loot boxes from Ultimate Team in EAFC 27, it will certainly... which the article then states, which almost certainly won't happen given how much income it generates for them, it will now be rated as a PEGI 16. Meaning that the scope in which that game is being sold will be substantially less because anyone can walk into a shop and buy EAFC right now. Now it will reduce the fact people can go and buy it. But with digital ownership now and digital stores, how the hell are they going to get around this?
Yes.
Quite easy, I would say, but I don't know if the article goes into that.
Okay, because that was literally going to be my question. Like, does anyone go into a physical store to get, carded or whatever anymore?
No. So, according to PEGI, these changes are being made to bring its standards in line with those of USK, German Age Rating Authority, which made similar changes in 2023 after the German Youth Protection Act was updated. Quote, we are happy to find ourselves once again aligned with PEGI in addressing online interaction risks as soon as these changes are coming into effect. For us, it has been a useful and successful change. At least one of the new USK criteria has been applied to approximately 30% of all games that were submitted since we updated our system. Around 1 in 3 of those games have been given a higher age rating as a result. The effects of these changes were visible and impactful. So, PEGI Council Chair... Jesus Christ, Swedish name I'm going to call that.
Okay.
Added, with the updated set of age rating criteria, PEGI aims to make parents aware that certain features in games should be carefully addressed and that parental controls can be a very helpful assistant when doing that.
It's overreach, but whatever.
Yes, it is completely overreach. Yeah, you've just heard him being really scatty.
Yeah.
He's currently doing the zoomies. Yeah, so...
Quite vocal.
Yeah, so I would say this is definitely overreach, for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely feels more like a government intervention, like, saying, okay, we know how to raise your children.
Yeah, exactly. That's
rather
exactly
than
what it feels like
having the impetus on the parents to go, actually, I don't want you playing this game because it's got these mechanics in them and I don't want you playing them.
Yeah, because let's face it, most parents nowadays, I would assume, I don't know.
Lazy.
Well, probably that, but I was thinking most of them are our age or even the generation above. We're all gamers. We all were gamers at one point. This isn't like boomers and they're not understanding technology, anymore. That's gone. That's old. That's over. So this feels invasive, I would say. Oh no.
Oh, that's a fantastic comment by Nana. That's so good.
It's true though. Then it says, the cat is going on a point and click adventure. It's true.
Oh,
it's adorable.
That really tickled me. That was good. That's very good.
It's absolutely adorable.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So
and
yeah,
also,
I don't see this necessarily as a bad thing at the same time, though. It's long beyond the point that loot boxes should have been addressed properly.
But that's the thing. People know they exist. Why do we need to address it now, 15 years after the EA fiasco? You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, but you have to look at this from the side of new generations of gamers. Are going to walk into this, they won't have a clue what the hell a loot box is. And then if they play a game...
But their parents will.
Yeah, they may do.
If they play Candy Crush, they know.
Oh, they do, yeah, but you can't always guarantee it, though, can you?
I've actually never played Candy Crush.
Neither have I.
But I have played other games like it, so I can't say,
Oh, I think everyone has, but
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't always guarantee that a parent is going to know exactly what a loot box mechanic is, so... I don't necessarily think it's a terrible thing, but also it's one of those weird ones where I'm like, yeah, it's probably the right thing to do, but also let parents parent.
Well, my thing is put fail safes in, like when you do I have an Amazon Fire Stick thing, and it gives you the option of doing parental controls and stuff like that. And then, obviously, if you don't have a need for it, you just don't do it.
Sure.
I kind of think, the games themselves should have something like that, rather than restriction, But, who knows?
Yeah, who knows indeed. But, hey, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway. What was I going to do? Yep, so we got one final story.
Yeah.
I say one final story. It is one final story, but I need to just set something up first.
It's the final countdown.
Well, you've got the final thing correct.
Oh.
Bear with...
finals?
Bear with me a second.
Oh, okay.
Because I have shared my screen.
Oh.
For those watching.
Hold on. There it is.
We have the final trailer for the Mario Galaxy movie came out during a direct.
Yeah.
And they have confirmed a few other key cast members within this. I
didn't see this.
I wanted to avoid it.
Okay.
I have watched it with no sound on.
Ah, yes.
So I'm now going to watch it proper and break down some of this because I've seen some of it and I've not seen all of it. So we can go through this together. So Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. It was a quote from the first movie that never actually made it into the movie. So I'm going to have to be very careful here for potentially copyrighted music. So I'm just going to play a small segment of it, make sure you can actually hear it. So let me know if you can, alright?
There's a huge universe.
You can hear it?
Yeah, maybe a tiny bit louder. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I was. That's what I was just testing.
The music was fine, but then she was talking.
Cool. Well, I'll start it again then. So, okay. Cool. We ready? Yep. Let's go.
There's a huge universe out there.
Penguin.
Looky there.
Yeah. So, I would say there's a very key focus on Yoshi in this trailer.
But
which is to be expected.
Exactly.
So, yeah, we'll go into it anyway. This may
I'm getting used to his style.
Yeah, so I'm currently pointing around the penguin. This may come into play later.
Oh, okay.
We'll get into that. What was you going to say?
Doesn't Mario carry penguins on his head?
He throws them off ledges.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, anyway.
Just remember that.
Cool. Yeah, very clearly style bits. So this, I'm just going to surmise probably from the very opening section of the movie or very close to it. This is very much is the setup for Mario Galaxy, etc. in the Star Festival.
Oh yeah. I would 100% think that.
Yeah.
I just assumed that, if I'm honest.
Yep.
With a lot of galaxies.
It is really pretty.
Yeah, so this is very much, exactly how the start of Mario Galaxy basically is anyway, so pretty much the same thing, beat for beat.
We gotta get everyone out of here! Go! Go!
Sorry, copyright. Gotta stop from time to time, because, you know. Look at that expressive toad.
This is literally the beginning.
Is that... part of me wants to think that this one here on the left-hand side is Toadsworth.
I mean, it's got
glasses on.
Oh, is it glasses? Okay.
It's got glasses on. Could be Toadsworth.
Yeah. God, it looks really good.
It looks cool. I actually am starting to really like Yoshi's design now as well.
I'm not there yet. But
yeah.
I will come around. Yoshi's my favorite character. So.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't like the way Mario looked at first, so I came round to it as the movie went on. I think he looks a bit better in this one, at least.
Yeah, but it still just seems... I know it can't be Uncanny Valley because he's not really human, but it's just off just...
Yeah, it just feels like plasticine, basically.
It's just not quite... Yeah.
But Luigi looks perfect again.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
They should do a Luigi the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Me.
Goodness
First look at Bowser Jr. without his actual mask on. And I think he looks awesome.
Oh my gosh! I'm happy seeing the thing.
Just moving on to this next bit.
Listening to the Super Mario
demand that you release my father.
His voice for the first time without the actual modulator.
Yep.
I actually think Benny Safdie's going to do a great job on this based on that one tiny little bit.
I am weirdly getting excited. I also absolutely love Yoshi right there.
Yep.
That is adorable, and I'm kind of okay with
that. That is a Super Smash Brothers face if I've ever seen one.
It is so okay. They might be winning me over, but like I said, I was listening to the Super Mario World soundtrack this week. And
amazing.
I'm just remembering
okay.
Nostalgia. So.
Well, we'll get to it at the end of the trailer. I'll tell you it in a bit. So we'll get to it. Carry on.
Over my dead body.
Fine with me.
That is so good.
Yeah, here we go, and this is where you start seeing where we got the voice modulator.
Am I gonna go see this?
And that's basically like Mario Galaxy already.
Yeah.
Except that there's the three of them rather than just Mario. Are you going to see this? Yes.
I think I'm gonna.
Is that because it's homework for that week? Yes.
Hey, I watched the other one. I sold the C's for it instead of.
I know, but you're going to have to see it because it's the homework.
I got the popcorn tin.
It's the assigned homework for that week.
Well, I'm not complaining because I am actually I might like this better than the first.
I think I might do as well, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. This is like a Smash Smash Brothers.
Yoshi riding.
That looks like a Smash Brothers, like where they do the teaser, you know, where it starts having all the heroes come out.
Yeah, kind of.
And yes, I'm loving this. I love.
Yeah,
Yoshi.
we'll get into that in a bit.
Okay.
Put a pin in that for a second.
Oh, okay. Look at his little face.
Yeah, he had a flutter jump, which is cool. Yeah. So sorry, copyright. Yeah. Obviously, Bowser is back to normal size.
Yes.
Look at how many things are on screen.
I just like. I think I'm gonna like this a whole lot. Not that I liked the first one.
Yeah.
We did a whole show on it.
We did.
But it didn't like take my breath away. This is really getting me.
Yeah.
Oh, Nana, can you banhammer?
Please do. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, Koopa Troopers are back. You know the usual.
The Bowser name shall be feared once more.
Oh no! Everyone.
The Toads were awesome in the first one, and it's just going to be another one where I think they're just going to be a highlight.
Thank you, Nana.
Because that was one of my biggest concerns about the first movie with the trailers we had was that how the hell are they going to do Toad, and Keegan-Michael Key ended up being the best part of the movie.
Yes.
So I'm looking forward to him being back.
Calm down.
Toad, pack our things.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. That was adorable.
I know.
Oh, this is really gonna be. This is fun.
Yeah, this
is fun. This is what I'm gonna love. Okay.
Yeah, so there's
got through the trailer yet.
there's quite a few kingdoms and like galaxies in there that I can't even go into anything. I think one of them's the Flip Switch Galaxy, but I don't know for sure. That looks like it's possibly Waluigi Pinball or Waluigi's Casino. So on the right hand side.
Yeah. See, because my brain, just because it's messed up, immediately went to Sonic, and I was like, no.
Oh, Casino Nights.
Sonic is not. Yeah, Sonic is not in this one.
No, it's Waluigi Casino or Waluigi Pinball or something like that.
Yeah,
Right.
which makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, princess.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So not only do they have the I forgot the egg thrower's name.
Birdo.
They've got not only do they have Birdo, they've got what? Frog whatever his name,
Wart.
Frog King or whatever. Wart, that's it.
Yeah, from Mario 2.
Yes. Which is my favorite, well, my second favorite Mario.
I know, it's crazy that they've actually included enemies from Mario 2. Not just enemies, bosses from Mario 2.
Yeah, because we've never seen them. You don't really see them in other Mario.
Like, Birdo's the only one that really has made it.
Yep.
Even, like, the weird Shy Guys from that don't make it into the other games.
They do. Yep.
So, it's
and
a nice
weird
acknowledgement.
Cactus and all of that stuff. Yeah.
You're going to regret that.
There's Birdo again. Yeah, it's a bit of a better look at Wart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, another one where it's also from Mario 2 as well.
They've won me over.
Yep. I thought it would.
You can stand on their heads. Anyway.
Yeah. So this is what we saw like in a previous trailer where she's fighting things off, but it didn't necessarily show what she's fighting off. So now they've revealed what it is. Another major enemy from Mario Galaxy 2. Or Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, sorry. But now we get a proper look at Rosalina.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, whose favorite is it? Vanna, is that your favorite? Somebody's favorite is Rosalina. Oh, it's you, Pete.
Yep, she's awesome.
Yep, every time I see her, I'm like, oh, that's somebody's favorite.
Yeah, I love Rosalina. She's cool. Penguin!
That made me very excited.
Yeah, new Super Mario Brothers, Wii power-up.
That's why you said...
Yeah, put a pin in it, yeah. Which is why it was quite apt that it was with the Toads.
Yes. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Stan agrees that Rosalina is cool.
Pizza. Mario Odyssey Dinosaur.
There we go.
Oh, look,
Yep.
Baby Mario as well. So
Yep.
we've now got a Yoshi's Island connection.
Yep. Oh
God's
my
sakes.
gosh. They're very good at this nostalgia stuff.
Yep.
They're getting me.
And then obviously Warp Stars.
Yeah.
Because of course.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm.
Oh, maggots.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So do you remember the sadistic Luma from the first movie?
Yes.
That's it. The one that's really depressing.
Yes.
Yeah, that Luma's returned, which is awesome.
I have to say, again, I'm just reiterating the same thing, but I can't help it. So you've got Pete, who is an unashamed Nintendo fanboy, but will say when they're being dicks. Yes. And then you've got me, who, yes, it's a Goomba, who absolutely loved Nintendo until probably Galaxy. And then I just fell off just because I went and shot things in the face. I saw the first Super Mario movie, animated movie. This, this. And it was good. It was good. I had reservations. We talked about it.
Yep.
I really didn't want Chris Pratt to be the voice. I was a little bit nervous about what direction they were going to go. I love Jack Black, but I kind of felt like I was being over inundated with him.
Yeah, he was starting to become like, oh, he's in everything, like nerdy related.
Yeah.
So
And then,
got boring.
Of course, Seth Rogen or whatever,
Blech.
I was just like, no, done with him. But it ended up not being so bad, actually.
I mean, it's admittedly like it's
cinema,
not groundbreaking. It's not absolute.
Yeah,
cinema.
exactly. Yeah, it was exactly. It was enjoyable. It was a good movie. And then we watched trailers much like this, and it was just nice and everything. This trailer, specifically this one, because we did watch the previous one, this one has actually filled me with, why does it have to be April 1st? But filled me with, like, excitement, and, like I said, I have a feeling this is going to be fun, which is what
I agree.
Super Mario World specifically, well, several of them, but Super Mario World's kind of what I've been thinking about a lot this week.
Yep.
It's just fun. You
I
know?
agree, yeah.
So I'm kind of looking forward to this, and that's weird for me as a fan, a Nintendo fan, but not a Nintendo fan girl.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yep. So here's the final part of the trailer that actually got people interested.
Right.
Because they've now turned that release date worldwide.
Oh, right.
Because it's
so
now
it's
because originally it was going to be April 3rd over here in the UK. It's now April 1st, so on a Wednesday.
Oh, right. They said it was Deadpool.
So yeah, they've now turned it to a full worldwide release of April 1st.
Okay, I'm gonna actually leave the house. Wow.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm going to stop sharing now. So.
Yeah, we don't want to see your secrets.
I don't have any secrets. So there was only one other thing that they have done, and I cannot remember like where it was. It was revealed in the So yeah, it was revealed in the direct that was part of it. I didn't actually watch the direct. I just watched the trailer.
Yeah.
So in addition, Illumination boss Chris Melandrini, or however you pronounce it.
Whatever.
So introduced the latest voice actors that are due to join the cast.
Right. Okay.
So there were only two.
Right.
So we've got Issa Rae as the Honey Queen. So the Honey Queen was quite a major prominent part of Mario Galaxy game where during the Honey Hive Galaxies where you get the bee power up. So they've all basically but confirmed that the bee power up is probably going to be in this movie at some point.
Yeah, I would think so.
But the only other one that I have confirmed, and actually I'm quite surprised that nobody picked up on this originally when we heard him, is the voice of Yoshi.
Right. We talked about that before, and I've now forgotten.
Well, it was nobody actually. They didn't actually reveal who was voicing him originally, but now they have officially revealed the cast member that's doing the voice, Donald Glover.
Right. Okay.
Which sort of makes sense.
Does it?
No, in the respect that, like, I can now see it when I heard it previously,
well,
and it's
now
like,
I have to go back.
Oh yeah, I can sort of pick up on Community there.
Right.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I mean, he is known for being a geek and a gamer and comic books and all of that. So, I mean, the cred is there.
He's also... Nah, that's a poor joke.
Time.
That's an absolute poor joke. I'm not even going to follow through with that one.
Okay. But he's got great comedic timing, so that should work. So
it could work really well.
Yeah.
So...
But I do look forward to Yoshi.
I also
Yoshi is my favorite character.
I know, but I didn't expect like certain members of the cast of the previous movie to do as well as they did, like Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah.
And that actually ended up being a real highlight for me.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there. I had reservations about her as well.
Yep, so April 1st or whatever day it is leading up to that Sunday, there's your homework. Yep. Leave the house, go and watch this movie. Okay, because we will be having a few people on, because we will all undoubtedly go and see it.
Oh my gosh, you've got to get Rowan and Mike back.
Oh, we are.
Yes.
It's already in discussion.
That's the Nintendo boys.
Yeah,
and Gani?
Oh, yeah, 100%. If Gawny's going to see it at the same time, then we will do it. Nana, if you're going for a trip to the cinema and you want to go and see it, come join the Nintendo boys.
An actual Nintendo discussion I get to take part in.
Yeah.
That happens once every few years.
We're basically just putting this out there. This is basically going to be the show for, like, what is it, the 4th or the 5th?
Yeah. I think it's Wednesday, 1, 2, 3.
The 5th. The 5th.
Yes.
The 5th.
Oh, I'm excited now.
Yeah, me too. So, yeah, That's the trailer. Awesome. Lovely stuff. We're done. Bye. No, okay. That's that.
But yes. But that is the show, folks. And we hope you enjoyed that. It was a quickie. Relatively speaking, which has thrown me off my game. But we do appreciate you joining us, as you say every week. Pete, where can they find you?
You can find me on the internet as the usual places, but those are all revealed at the end of the show when you listen to it, because it's all said there. You can also check me out on the Never Watchers podcast. We haven't done an episode recently. We're due to come back soon. I don't know if we're waiting for Daredevil at the end of the month or whether or not we're just going to do another film. I'm really not sure because I haven't touched base with Kurt for a few weeks. So I need to message him. We'll get back to it. But yeah, go and check the Never Watchers out when you've got a chance. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, hopefully YouTube at some point in the future at the Never Watchers. Kylie, streaming, all that jazz. Go.
Yes. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, Friday over on twitch.tv/KLEY_WILDE. Where you can hear all of the greatest hits of the 80s and the 90s. Anyway.
Gold Radio.
Live. Monday we'll be back in the Bindi-verse, the Bindi universe. So check us out there. Wednesday we'll be continuing Life is Strange. Friday we'll be continuing Requiem because it's awesome and so far is also my game of the year.
Cool.
So that starts around 6:30 p.m. UK time. I'm thinking about moving it back. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play around with some stuff, man. That's just some let it play.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Just let it go, let it feel it. But yes, outside of that, really, just you can go listen or watch my TikTok, which is the same.
Yeah.
And YouTube, even though YouTube has completely changed everything and nobody visits me anymore. I picked up followers, but I haven't picked up views.
No, that's weird, isn't it?
That makes sense. Yeah, it's very weird. But I think it's going to do it for us. Yeah. And we thank our chat today for being lovely and awesome and wonderful.
Awesome as always.
And we thank the little kitty cat for joining us.
Yeah. Rare appearance.
Orange Batman. Because that's all I could see was his ears poking up. Oh, look! I can see his ears poking up. I'm flipping everyone off. These are supposed to be cat ears. I'm not actually flipping anyone off. It's like muscle memory.
Yes, it is.
But anyway, thank you so much. And we will see you and talk to you next week.
Bye. Thank you for listening to this episode of Rapid Reviews Radio Podcast. You can watch the recording of the show live on Twitch every Sunday evening at 7 PM UK time at www.twitch.tv/rapidreviews. You can also watch the podcast on YouTube, search Rapid Reviews 5534, and you can also watch the video version of the show on Spotify, just search Rapid Reviews Radio. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, a rating, or a comment on this episode. You can also follow us on Twitter at rradiopod, as well as on Blue Sky at rrradiopodcast.bsky.social. Also be sure to visit rapidreviewsuk.com for all the latest reviews and previews.